One of the best things to do when you start building wealth is avoid doing things that broke people do. And today what we're going to talk about is a number of different signs that tell you that you might be broke. The first one is living paycheck to paycheck. So statistics show that over 75% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Now, it doesn't matter how much money you make. If you don't keep some of that money and invest those dollars, you are specifically living paycheck to paycheck. If you spend every dollar that comes in, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Now, there's a number of ways to combat this so that you can stop living paycheck to paycheck. One of which is start tracking your money. Now, we don't always talk about a specific budget here. And if you failed with budgeting in the past, we talk about what is called the reverse budget. We have an entire video about this, which I will link down below so that you can check that out. So what the reverse budget is each time you get paid, you take your savings and investments off the top, and then you spend what is left over. This takes the friction out of budgeting. There's no spreadsheets. There's no tracking every single month. Instead, every time you get paid, you're just paying yourself first and then spending what is left over. The second sign that you might be broke is that you have credit card debt. Now, credit card debt is a major pants on fire emergency when it comes to your personal finance. You have to get rid of credit card debt if you have it. Why? Because it's compound interest working against you instead of for you. The last thing that you want is compound interest working against you. Compound interest is so incredibly powerful, but when it's working against you, it will absolutely destroy your personal finances. So if you're in credit card debt, you need to develop a plan to get rid of it as fast as humanly possible. Now, we have a free debt course that we're releasing, and I'm gonna leave a link to it down below as well so that you can check that out. And that free debt course is gonna show you exactly how to get rid of your credit card debt if you have it. The third sign that you might be completely broke is that your driveway has a higher net worth than your bank account does. What I mean by that is you have more money valued in your cars than you do in your investment accounts and your bank accounts. See, cars are liabilities. They're a depreciating asset. They go down in value over time. So the main thing that you want to do is make sure that you're buying assets to pay for those depreciating assets. So one way to do this, to combat this, is you can buy assets like rental properties and allow the cash flow from those rental properties to pay for your depreciating assets like cars, boats, or anything else of that nature. But another thing to do is just make sure that you're buying a car within your budget. Don't buy a luxury vehicle if you can't afford the payment, because what all that is doing is making you go backwards with your personal finance, making your net worth go backwards, and over time you're going to completely regret that decision. The next one is a touchy one, because if you save 10% of your money, so if you save 10% of your money, you are likely not going to retire for over 50 years. And that is the issue with traditional financial gurus, where they have told you for a long period of time to start to try to save 10% of your income. 10% of your income is going to take you forever before you can retire. The baseline we talk about here at Master Money is at least 20%, but I want you to get to really 25% of your income and start saving and investing those dollars. Now, where do you want to invest these dollars? Typically, we talk about putting them in low-cost index funds or ETFs, and that is one of the best places to put that money, because what you want to do is reduce fees so that over time you are maximizing the amount of return that you get. But if you are saving only 10% of your income because that's what you were told to do, then you need to rethink that decision, because it is going to take you a very long time before you can retire. The next one that may cause you to be broke is if you don't have an emergency fund, because if you don't have an emergency fund, this is the protection against life. Life is going to happen. It's not if life is going to happen, it's when life is going to happen. Your car is going to break down. You're going to have issues with your house. You're going to need money for medical emergencies. And all of these things are going to come up. And if you don't have the money in place, it's going to put you backwards financially. Guess what? Having an emergency fund actually reduces your stress and it reduces your anxiety. We actually call it self-care here at Master Money, because you don't have any stress. You don't have any anxiety. Guess why? Because the money is just there. And there's power in having the money just there. No more are you stressed about something coming up. No more are you anxious about money. Instead, the money is just there to take care of whatever life throws at you. And then the last sign that you may be broke is if you do not invest your money. See, investing your money allows you to combat against inflation. It allows your money to compound over time, and it's going to allow you to retire. But if you're not investing your dollars, you're never going to be able to retire. This is incredibly important to understand, because investing is the catapult to take you to the next level to building wealth. And it's incredibly important to understand this, because if you're not investing, you are never going to be able to retire. Now, we have a whole playlist called Investing for Beginners, and I would check that out if you're brand new to investing so that you can see, hey, how do I invest my dollars? What should I invest in? And step by step, how exactly can I do this? So listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. And what type of broke activities are you trying to avoid? Leave those in the comments below as well. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next video.